Good morning, my friends. How is everybody today? This is Karen Varney with Intuitive Tarot Readings for you. We're going to do the road ahead this morning. You might have noticed some changes. I changed the name of the channel yesterday, and I'm doing that in an effort to give myself and my personal brand a little bit more recognition. So you'll still find me under Karmic One Tarot. You can do that. My website and email are all still the same, so nothing's changed there. It's just the name of this channel. Since there have been changes on YouTube, I just want to make sure that people know that it's me and not just a company, Karmic One Tarot. Okay, so let's get started with the road ahead. Who's here? We have Anne. Nice to see you. Jeannie. By the way, too, Jeannie, I agree with your assessment of self-care. His divine love. Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Wonderful. Good to have you. Brown-eyed lady. Brick City Beauty. Good morning. Susan Mack. I love it. All right. What a great way to start our day. Exactly. Thank you so much. So we're going to cut cards and look. Here I am shuffling, and I didn't even realize this had come out. So guess what this is, guys? I don't know if you can tell from the depiction here, but it is the Tower. So what is coming in to shake things up today? I don't think this is meant for anyone in particular. It's just re-emphasizing the fact that we are in Scorpio and also Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So the Tower making a surprise visit. All right, so let's cut the cards, see which element we are doing. This is for the road ahead, November 3rd through 9th. And I did look, we don't have very much happening in the planetary aspects this week. We do have Saturn sextiling, I believe it's Neptune on the 8th. So I'm not sure what energy that's going to bring. I am not an astrologer, but I am starting to get into it. So we'll look for things like that. Also, I don't know if you noticed this morning, I did upload all of the wealth readings that have been appearing on Patreon. I wanted you guys to see what it is that I'm doing over there. So those are all free to you, and take a look at them. And despite whatever you might hear in any of the videos that I've done recently, there is no longer a $10 level. It's strictly a $5 level. And again, billing has been suspended on that through November and December. Come January, we start again, okay? So, all right, here we are. Let's see, who are we going to read first? The Wands, fire people. Let's see, fire. Fire people up first. What's happening for our fire people with the road ahead this coming week? What do my fire people need to know? First card out is the Four of Swords. So are you taking a break from something, my fire signs? Then we have the Nine of Wands. Ooh, so feeling very fierce, feeling very strong, warrior energy here with the Four of Swords. Are you taking a break from that fierceness? Are you regrouping from all this battle of fierceness that you had to put out? What's happening for my fire signs here? This is the week of November 3rd through the November 9th. What we have here, we have the Four of Pentacles. So two fours on the table and the Seven of Pentacles. So you are still in wait mode. Let's pull one more. Just one. You're fighting back this morning. Good morning, my service dog. Appreciate you all joining us. Laura, good morning. Dawn, good to see you. One card. I just need one card. One. One card for the fire signs. What is it they need to be aware of in this week? There it is. Thank you. The King of Swords. All right. So my fire signs. What do we have going on? Bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. My goodness. You know, I think I mentioned in a couple of the monthly videos that the first week of November is going to be a little bit sticky. And I'm not even sure why. I don't know what the planetary energy is. I'll have to go back and look at that. But there is something going on, because I'll tell you what, even in my life, it's been a little bit sticky. Even this morning, it's crazy. All right. So I don't know if you noticed, but I had this everyday tarot card deck out to clarify with. And for some reason, this one is calling me today. So here we go. This is the White Sage Tarot deck. And of course, my Gustav Klimt deck. So my fire signs, let's review here. Sadness, sorrow, pain, all this on the table here. The Seven of Swords. So somebody, it feels like, might have been deceptive. You might have found that out in kind of a harsh way, that there are some challenges still. Here's the Judgment card coming in for you, though. So it's not going to be much longer. It is going to change, my fire signs, but it's not been easy. And you just have to persevere, kind of lay low, I think, and concentrate on your own stability, your own foundation, and, kind of wait it out. You're going to have to wait it out. It's not time to make this decision yet. All right. So where are we going here? Let's start with that Nine of Wands energy, that powerful warrior energy, that I won't back down energy. It's an energy of, boundaries and walls up, and, I need this and I'm not taking less than that. So what is it that's going on here with the Nine of Wands for my fire sign? Jackie, good morning. What do we have? The Chariot. Well, there's movement afoot. So I don't know. Are you making a move? There's also victory in the Chariot too. It's also speed. Hold on one second. I had to have my tea. I was feeling that catch in my throat already. So this might be something that you have not really spoken about. And perhaps that's where this King of Swords comes in and the truth comes out. The Ace, the Knight of Swords, bringing it out in a harsh manner. What else do we have here? Judgment, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Magician. So rest assured, my fire sign friends, this is going to change. You've just got to get through this pain and sorrow and heal from it. All right. And don't back down. So if a move is in your future, if that's something that you want to do, then that's what you really do need to do. If you're planning a move, Chariot, travel, transportation, if you're planning a move, then don't give up on that. If you're trying to gain control of the situation, don't give up on that. The Chariot card is a card of control. It's about bringing the black and white forces together to blend them. And that might be where you're having your difficulty. My voice just caught. So blending them might be the difficult situation here. So what is it that the Chariot card is telling us with the Nine of Wands? What else do we need to know for our fire signs? This is the week of November 3rd through 9th. This is the road ahead. Five of Swords. It's a hard battle. It's something that you've been fighting for a long time and you're tired of it. So this is where you need the rest and recovery, my fire signs. And, certainly as the Five of Swords, you are the victor in this, but it is a hard fought victory. And it is victory, okay? We talked about victory with the Chariot card. So things are going to start changing fairly quickly once this deception, once this distance is between you and whatever the situation is. The Seven of Swords is not just about deception. It's about, leaving behind. It's a card of distance. It's about putting something that was perhaps, painful with the Three of Swords behind you. It could have been that you were deceiving yourself, and that's where the pain comes in. The Three of Swords. We all want to think the best of people, but sometimes, they prove their true colors, and that might be where you have to make a decision. What are we recovering from? What are we recovering from? What is the rest and recovery period? This is kind of a time out. You guys have taken a deliberate time out, rest and recovery. So you might have gone on vacation. Certainly that's possible. But you might also be, home healing from an injury. You might be home healing from something that just hurt your heart. Fire signs on the table for November 3rd through 9th. Thank you all for joining me here. I do appreciate you joining me. What's happening here with the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords. What is happening for my fire signs? What break are they on? Now, this is a mental break. So you might have stopped thinking about how to handle this and really just thinking about yourself that's not a bad thing with the Queen of Pentacles here, thinking about yourself and how to handle your recovery of this. It's not about anybody else right now. This is about you and how you are thinking, my fire signs. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, perhaps, but someone very nurturing, very stable and grounded. And here's your stability and groundedness right here, your foundation. But this is about nurturing what it is that you are putting together. and I swear you're having difficulty speaking about that. All right. Every time I talk about that, my voice leaves. So excuse me. The Queen of Pentacles, we talked about her as being a nurturing and caring individual. Certainly. This is about self-care here, though. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of everyone else. And most of the time, she forgets herself. So don't forget yourself. These boundaries, you need to have them for your own self-preservation. You will move forward, my fire signs. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to investigate whatever this is here. With the Seven of Swords, whatever deception, whatever distance you need to put in, you need to really investigate what's going on there and what those challenges were so that you can have this new beginning, because you have new ideas and new excitement coming along with. Are you ready here? Happiness, the 10 of Cups, end to the struggle, and the Magician. So all of these are coming in, and then our King of Pentacles, and I'm going to leave it there. But it doesn't come until you leave things behind. All right, so just keep that in mind, my fire signs. You're going to have to put some distance between yourself and whatever this sadness and sorrow is that is at the bottom of the deck. That's the overall energy. So investigate it thoroughly. You're going to have to be sharp. You're going to have to be keen. You're going to have to be quick-witted, maybe not so sharp-tongued, but quick-witted. What's happening with the Seven of Pentacles here? This is the waiting game. This is the patience that everybody doesn't want to have. But, we need to let the universe put things in place so that it can bring about these major arcanas here, this Chariot, this movement, this forward movement. Oh, Carolyn, that's so sweet. Thank you. Teach, welcome. Thank you. Soya Nut, good to have you. Diane. Two of Pentacles, you are weighing back and forth. You might, listen, the Two of Pentacles is a card of indecision, I think, juggling things, but it might also be that you are juggling finances, waiting for this. And this might be part of your recovery. You're just laying low, waiting for these things to shake out so that you can make a literal move or a figurative move. Make a move, right? Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is about here, please. For my fire signs, the week of November 3rd through 9th, the road ahead. And what do we have there? The 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. I love how they just fall out. You guys watch that, right? Now we have the 3 of Swords here, and we have the 10 of Wands down here a little bit further. I think it's right. Where is it? 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands right there. So it is in your future. You are going to finish with this struggle. But right now, you are still in recovery mode. You need to have some patience with yourself until you can settle this. Now, the Two of Pentacles can also be juggling actual finances. So you might be waiting on something, holding yourself apart, literally, laying low, keeping yourself separate from something, the Seven of Swords, keeping yourself separate from something, and, fighting this battle in order to move. But the patience is where the battle is, I think. Waiting. The waiting game is the problem or the issue. So what is it that the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles is your foundation. It is your, oh my goodness, Carolyn, thank you so much. The Four of Pentacles is that foundation, that stability, that groundedness, but it's also about saving. It's about holding on. It's about holding on perhaps to the finance that you might have to juggle and you've been disappointed in. But that struggle is, again, going to be over, going to be finished. You're going to be successful here. The Chariot is a card of victory. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. Just back and forth, reciprocity. So there may be someone helping you. There might be someone gifting you something. There might be someone that is just, being supportive of you in your thought process. Yes, don't give up. Keep going. We know that you can do it. Things like that. And the Nine of Cups, you are going to get your wish. Maybe this help is what you wish for, my fire signs. King of Wands, there you are. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Perhaps you're the one that's helping someone that needs help with their foundation. Six of Wands, success. No, this is you. You're going to get the success that you need. Why is the King of Swords here? Now, King of Swords is a very analytical thinker, decision maker. He's usually a final decision. He's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, perhaps, but he can be anybody in the judicial realm, the municipal, police, fire, anything like that, anyone of authority. He can also be an attorney. So, you have to ask yourself, does this decision involve me, or is it in the hands of someone else? And no, it is in your hands. The decision to blend whatever this is. Maybe this is the Two of Cups. Wow. Now, Two of Cups is a partnership. Two of Cups is kindred spirits that have the same wavelength, okay? Seeing eye to eye with someone doesn't have to be romantic, but it is about seeing eye to eye and blending your ideas here. So keep that in mind. This final decision might be a blend of whatever it is you are standing firm for, okay? So it might be a little bit of a negotiation that you have to do. It might be juggling back and forth which way you're going to go, and the disappointments that you've had are ending, but it does mean that you need something or someone else to blend with you and help you make this decision. So you might be making a decision for a relationship that might have been a little bit painful, a little bit deceptive, and now you have boundaries up and you're thinking, you know what, I just need to take a break until I can investigate all of this. This has been a long battle. I'm tired. I'm not giving up on this, but at the same time, you know what, whew, this is a lot. And then the Page of Cups. So they have offered you some emotional information They've offered you some emotional information that's going to help you come to a decision. What's happening here with the King of Swords? The King of Swords. The King of Swords. Fire signs. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so if there was a doubt in your mind, my fire signs, the power lies with you, okay? The Sun just came out, and I don't want to tempt fate. I'm going to leave it there. We'll pull a Goddess Guidance Oracle card for you, but my fire signs, stand firm. Do what you need to do for you. Do what you need to do for your heart. Make whatever move it is that you need, whether it's a physical or a metaphorical move, but you got to take some sort of action. That's what this is about. You've been in reverie for long enough. It's time for you to be generous. Maybe it's a generosity, a kind-hearted generosity, because this opportunity here with the Two of Cups is sincere. Now, whether or not that's a partnership or just a blending of ideas in another facet of your life, not necessarily romantic or relational, I would say it's going to be successful, but this is your decision, and it is a successful decision. Fire signs. Fantastic. Carolyn W., thank you so very much. I really do appreciate the super chats. They are an important part of me being able to continue to do these readings. I'm working on doing this full time now, and, things have just been Mercury retrograde. Let's say that. All right. Fire signs. What is the oracle card that my fire signs need? Fire signs, what do they need today? Look at that. I love it. One card sticking out. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Well, you know what? That is the transformational period we are in right now with Scorpio. So I would say that is absolutely accurate. Even in this reading, it's accurate. You're coming from a place of rest and recovery and looking at which action to take. And I think, if you wait just a little bit longer, that decision is going to become clear. You're going to get the help that you need, whether or not that is just an outpouring of love or support. It is going to help you make the decision to move forward in a wonderful, successful, controlled way, my friends. This is fantastic. Good for you, my fire signs. All right, so let's pick these up. We'll cut the cards, see who we're doing next. Now, I mentioned earlier, if you just joined us, I did put up the wealth readings that have appeared on Patreon. And just so you know, there is no longer a $10 tier, no matter what you hear in any of the videos. So feel free to take a look at those and decide if you like the format there. And again, no billing November and December for Patreon. Come January, that's another story, $5. Okay, so let's see what else is happening here. I don't know, too. Did anybody notice that I changed the name of the channel? It's Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot, looking for a little bit more recognition so that I don't have to rely on YouTube. So we'll be changing a number of things. But for right now, the email, the web address, the website, karmic1tarot.com, they're all still functioning and will remain so. All right. Cut the cards. What do we have? That is the Sun card. That is Leo, our fire signs. We've already done those. We have the Magician, Aries, so we've already done those. What do we have? The Three of Swords. So we're going to do air signs next. Fire signs off the table. Air signs coming up here. I am so grateful to see all of you here. Saturday mornings, live, 10 a.m. Don't forget Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. on Facebook as well. And the spirit-led messages, I'm going to try and do most of them live. But, if they're not live, they will definitely go out at noon the day before they are meant. So, for example, today at noon, tomorrow's November 3rd reading will come out. And I did pre-record that because I'm going to be here with you guys. All right. What are we doing? We're doing air signs. So let's see what's happening for our air signs. We have the Two of Swords. Wow. Agonizing decision. Difficult, painful even. Look at these people. They are just so entwined. This is a really heart-wrenching decision. My goodness. Air signs. What's happening? Air signs, what's happening this week of November 3rd through 9th for our air signs? That's too many. Air signs, what's happening for our air signs? My service dog, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I am so grateful to have all of you here. Now, this is a decision on whether or not to stay or go. That's what I see here. The Eight of Cups is disappointment. It's leaving things behind. I've tried. I've worked on it. I have stacked up all of these cups, and they're all empty. They're not serving me. So what am I going to do? Am I going to hang around here with empty cups? Probably not. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. I said heart-wrenching, but, anytime we make a difficult decision, it's a heart-wrenching decision. Air signs, air signs. The Four of Pentacles out again. So stability. You're looking for that stability. You're holding on. Perhaps you're holding on too long here, my air signs. It might be time to release. We are in Scorpio. We are in Mercury retrograde Scorpio and as well. So there is that crazy intensity to get at the root of whatever is troubling us or whatever is not serving us. So here we are going down to the foundation to see which way we want to go. Pardon me, guys. I'm sorry. I try and shut that off, but I forget sometimes. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So there might be an earth sign involved, but really this is about you finding your stability, finding your feet, finding your foundation, taking care of yourself. This is, again, about self-care. I think that's going to be a theme today. I did see it yesterday as well in some of the readings that I did. So this is about self-preservation, guys. One more. There it is. Thank you. And the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, making a plan. What's your plan, my air signs? What is the plan for the air signs? All right. So, and I have the Knave of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Pentacles is that important financial or valuable news that comes in. And it is going to be a situation that, you might have been disappointed in with the Three of Swords here. It might be a situation that is, painful. But, typically with the Three of Swords, it is already behind us. And it is a situation that we have more or less come to terms with, but are still feeling the effects of it. All right. And here you are now. Someone's hurt you, and you hear that news. And now you have to make a decision. What is this? This is the Magician and the Four of Swords. So yeah, self-preservation, my God, my air sign friends. Four of Swords, taking a break, holding out, literally holding out, holding on for these changes that you want to manifest. And here's the Sun for you too. So whatever lack you've had, it's changing. Here's our Two of Pentacles too. Wow. Okay. So let's put these back and we'll get started here. I wanted to tell you too, those jets that you might have heard yesterday in the spirit-led message, I didn't realize, but the air show is in town this weekend. So they were fighter jets. They were, cruising over my house. Hopefully we don't hear them yet today. They actually had an incident there yesterday, a fatality. One of the planes crashed, not a pretty picture. And they suspended all activities until today. So we'll see if we can get through this without any jets. What's happening here? Tell me what this Four of Pentacles is here for, please. We have the 3 and the 4. So you are working toward this stability. You're really trying to ground yourself. And our Two of Pentacles flies out. We just talked about that. Two of Pentacles, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You might be having some financial difficulties. There's also financial lack underneath here as well. Lots of trouble, lots of difficulties, financial lack right here. But don't worry, the Sun is the very next card. So things are going to work out, my air signs. What do we have here? The Hermit. So you might be thinking, how am I going to handle all of this stability? How am I going to do this foundation on my own here with the Hermit? So you know what? The Hermit is a card of finding your path. It's about listening to your intuition as well. So pay attention to whatever information you get. We've just had the Day of the Dead. I think we're actually November 2nd. Yeah, it's still the weekend that they celebrate there in the countries that celebrate the Day of the Dead. So the veil is still thin and you can hear things from the other side. So pay attention to that. If you do hear things, they are meant for you to hear. And even if you think, nah, it's not possible, you know what? You hear them, you explain them however you need to, but use the information that you get, whether you think it's your own thought and logic, certainly possible, or someone on the other side. The Hermit, though, is a card of guidance as well. So you may need to seek some guidance on this. It might be that you need to seek out some legal guidance on this. It feels like this might be a separation. Now, a separation doesn't have to be romantic either. This could be a separation from something that, is responsible for your foundation and your financial well-being. So make sure that your plan is logical. Make sure that whatever news you hear that disappoints you, you react in a logical, calm, and I would say kind of detached way. You don't want to get too excited. The Hermit, you never see the Hermit excited. You never see him excited. He's a solo guy too. So that's why I'm saying you might be leaving something. You might be going out on your own. So now is that finding your path to prosperity on your own in a new position? Certainly possible. Sure, manifesting it with the Magician. But you know what? This is being responsible about it too. And really analyzing here with the Four of Swords what it is that you want to do. What it is you need to do to affect your best recovery. Okay, there might be some financial lack involved, but rest assured things are going to turn out well for you after this period of uncertainty, the Two of Pentacles here. So your foundation is assured, and you may even get some help with that. And I say that because our Two of Pentacles here is a mother feeding two children out of one cup. So there might be someone that is helpful to you. Soyana, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your joining me on Patreon. Wonderful. I'm working on new readings for there as well. I'm going to do, I'm not sure how I'm going to lay it out in this space that I have here so that you can see it, but it is going to be an annual forecast as well as the 90-day forecast coming out in January. So I'm working on those now. All right, let's see. What is what is it that's not serving you here with the Eight of Cups? What is it you've turned your back on, essentially? What is it that you are, the Magician. Have you turned your back on what you were trying to do? Don't do that. Oh my goodness, don't do that. Okay, let's see. The Eight of Cups, the Magician. I spy with my little eye exactly what I can do, and I can do pretty much anything with the right guidance, perhaps a little bit of help, perseverance. But you've got to make the decision and a plan. You need the plan, but you've got to make the decision. What's happening with the Eight of Cups here? The Eight of Cups. Ooh, there we go. The Ten of Cups coming in. You can manifest your own happiness here is what they're telling me. Whatever it is you are disappointed in, whatever it is you want to leave behind, manifest your happy future, okay? Take care of yourself. Put the plan together, okay? Whatever news you hear that might be disappointing, know that you can manifest your way out of that with a little bit of self-care and recovery. Not necessarily going to be easy, but it is going to work out for you. Oh my goodness. Lots of turmoil in these next few weeks. And then once we get to the end of November, I think you're going to see things a lot clearer, especially after Mercury goes direct on the 20th. There's another planet. I'm not sure if I think it's Venus that changes then as well. I have to learn more astrology, I think. It's calling me. Okay. They're telling me more about this. You got news that did not fulfill you. All right. Know that you can manifest this, though. Putting your energy into something that is not rewarding is a little bit discouraging. And whether or not it's financially rewarding or it's emotionally rewarding doesn't make a difference. But you have conveyed or will be conveying, or maybe someone is conveying to you, the fact that they are disappointed, dissatisfied, disappointed. It's a matter of correction, how we're going to correct this. And this news you get, while it is disappointing, is going to put you on a path once you make this decision to formulate a plan toward this manifestation of happiness. Wonderful. Don't you love how you turn it around? I love it. Perseverance, guys. I'm telling you, once we hit the first part of December, things are going to change dramatically. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's just the planetary energy here. So let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles. What is she looking for? The Queen of Pentacles, you worry about your stability. You worry about your foundation. You worry about the fact that of taking care of people. You worry about that. Can I take care of myself? Can I take care of the others that are under my supervision? This is Queen of Pentacles. She likes her nice things. She likes her comforts. And I don't mean just materialistic, but she likes to cook a nice home cooked meal. And if you have difficulty doing that for the people you love, whether it's financially or physically, then we worry about that. Okay, so try not to worry so much, because that's the nature of the beast, that you always worry before you can see the outcome. But you've got to put the plan together and trust the plan, my air sign friends. All right, so what is the Queen of Pentacles here for, please, for the air signs? 26 people here today. Thank you very much. Tell me, am I overloading you with lives, with the spirit-led messages, and then these lives on Saturday, the Wednesday lives on Facebook? If it's too much, tell me. We'll cut back. I don't want you to get bored with me. Tell me the Queen of Pentacles here, please. The Four of Wands, okay? You worry about your home. You worry about your stability. You worry about not making people, but keeping people happy in your life. Fabulous. I love seeing this feedback. Thank you very much. I will keep them as long as you keep coming, okay? Spread the word. The Four of Wands is that happy home, happy life, stability, foundation, celebration card. And you worry, maybe you have a celebration coming up in the future that you are, a little bit tired of, a little bit worried that it's not going to work out for you. It will. You are manifesting this joy, this happiness, and that means having all of your family together under this roof. So you are going to be the caretaker there, my air signs. But I'm not sure what this decision is. Let's look at that in just a second here. What is the plan for our air signs? The Star card, the Three of Pentacles. So you have faith that your plan is going to work. You have faith that it is really, the universe is on your side. You have that faith. And the plan is a solid one. And you are probably putting together a group of people that are going to be, if not helping you, then you are going to be working with to put this together. Now, if it's a personal situation, then you're gathering your family close and saying, look, this is what we have to do. I know it hasn't been good lately, disappointing, but this is what we have. This is the important, valuable financial news that we have. So what are we going to do about it? That's the plan. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. The Ace of Cups and the Emperor. Well, now, the Ace of Cups can be new love. We all know that. But this is real emotional fulfillment, where I said over here, you've been pouring all of your energy into this very large cup and it hasn't been filling up. It's not been satisfaction. It's not been emotionally fulfilling. Now, this new plan that you are in charge of here, my Emperor friends, my air sign friends, that can also be an Aries, but it is you taking control here. Taking control of this plan and being the director of the show. That is what is going to help you fulfill your dream. And the Star card is, again, a wish card so that, know that it's coming in for you. I told you the sun is just down here for a little bit. Where is he? There he is right there. He's 1, 2, 3, 5 cards down. So not very much longer. I would say 5 weeks. How about that? The Emperor, lovely energy coming in for you. Take control of your life, but you've got to start with this decision. So the question is, again, are you leaving something behind or are you standing firm here with your plan? The Devil. You've got decisions to make on your responsibilities. Now that's a Capricorn. I don't think I mentioned it here, but the Star card is Aquarius. You've got to do something here with your responsibilities. Are you tempted by something? Ooh, the plot thickens. Air signs, what's going on? Responsibilities, restrictions, obligations, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't make a move, feeling like someone else is pulling the strings. That's all the Devil. What's happening with the Two of Swords? Oh, and Justice. Well, justice can be as simple as an apology. We all know that. But justice is really about making things fair and balancing them out. So maybe you feel like you are overburdened here and you need to cut some of those responsibilities. And what you've been working on has just not been fulfilling. Okay? So you're going to convey the message that, you know what, guys? I don't know that I can do this maybe financially anymore. And I've got to concentrate on my own family and make sure they're okay. That's my new plan. So whatever it is that's going on, you will manifest the happiness and joy and satisfaction. It's just a matter of how you get there, my air signs. So what is the decision and the justice here on these responsibilities? The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, talk about full circle, right? Here it is. You are going to manifest the justice that you need, my Queen of Pentacles friends. Now, I know you were talking about air signs, but this is you worried about your stability, worried about your foundation, worried about your home. Trust me, it's going to work out. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, but it is your choice, air signs. And I want to emphasize that. Everything that I talk about is always your choice. This is your free will. So just because I say it doesn't mean that you have to allow it. Doesn't mean that you have to accept it. Doesn't mean that you have to make what I'm saying happen for you. This is free will. All right, what's the Goddess Guidance Oracle card we need for our air signs? We're going to do yes or no questions when we're finished here too. And don't forget, I am editing the videos. It takes a couple of hours when you do it on YouTube, but I am editing out the comments and the question portion of this. So anybody else that looks at it is not necessarily going to see it. It's happening. One card for the air signs of this world. What do they need to know this week of November 3rd through 9th? Thank you. November 3rd through 9th. One card, please. That's two. One card, please, for my air signs. Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And then get out there, my air signs, and manifest the heck out of it, okay? The 10 of Cups, your heart's true desire, your joy, your happiness, your fulfillment, your emotional satisfaction, big time coming in. Manifest it. The universe is putting these obstacles in your way so that you can change your course, change your plan, and bring about this satisfaction, air signs. My goodness, I love that one. All right, let's pick these up. We'll see who's next. Air signs are off the table. Now, I saw some comments here I want to respond to. And yes, I also changed the name of my Facebook page, so it reflects the same way. It is Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot. Now, again, still find me with Karmic One Tarot. I am putting this logo on all of my thumbnails, so you'll be able to recognize that it is me. But I have, not really nothing's changed. It's just a branding thing. I figure if I have to rebuild, right? If I have to rebuild, I might as well rebrand and get the personal recognition. That way, when you see me on Ellen, I'll tell you that story another time. Actually, I'll tell you now if you don't mind. My girlfriend said to me, "You're going to be famous," and I laughed and said, "Yeah, you'll see me on Ellen." But I don't know. Let's see if we can manifest that. All right, who are we doing next? Who's coming in next? We have Earth and who else? Water signs. Earth or water? What's coming up? Thank you, Brick City Beauty. All right, cut the cards. What do we have? Wands. We already did fire. Who's next? Pentacles. Earth signs are next. That is our King of Pentacles. Woohoo! Coming in strong. Coming in strong, Earth signs. Here we go. What's happening for the Earth signs of this world? What did they need to know? What's happening there? We don't want to do that. Earth signs of this world. What did they need to know? 28 people, 15 likes. Can we even that up or maybe even make it more? I would love to see more likes than people. That didn't come out right, did it? All right. Well, I love having you all here, but sometimes people come and go, and those that come should leave a like. And then if our numbers change, then it's more than the people. You guys are so funny. Ellen was really a joke. And honestly, I don't know what I would say to Ellen. But hey, I do want to mention, I have, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Christelle Martinet. She is another reader that I have been in contact with recently. And we're working on putting together a collaboration. So that is something that is really exciting. I'm actually going to speak to her tomorrow about it. So I think I'm a little bit premature, but it just fell out. So maybe it was meant to. All right. So Roz, we're answering questions when we're done with the elements. So here we go. Earth signs. What's happening for the Earth signs of this world? What do they need to know? What do the Earth signs need to know for the week of November 3rd through 9th? I'm curious too, as a Capricorn. What do we need to know? There's one. Perfect. This is the Death card coming in. First card out. Wow. All right. Scorpio energy. Whew, really strong recently. Transformation, my Earth sign friends. Wow. What's happening here? Okay. And the what do we have? The Page of Cups, the Knave of Cups. So something is transforming. News coming in that's going to transform the landscape of our lives, my Earth sign friends. Fire signs were first. Yes, Avatar, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that compliment too, Avatar. Let's talk again soon too. I saw your Skype message. We'll talk again. What is the Seven of Pentacles here for, please? This is, all right, another card of patience. Not quite ready. You've been waiting for this transition forever. I know I have been. All right, and finally you get some good news that might spark it, might get it moving. Do we have one that flipped? I need 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for our earth signs. Brick City Beauty, thank you so much for all of your help as moderator. I really do appreciate it. And there are 2 cards that just flew out right across. I don't know if you saw those on camera. I'll have to watch later. So here we have success coming in and the Knight of Cups. Now this is the Knight in shining armor, so you might have a new love interest coming in, perhaps a Scorpio, but you know, this is public recognition as well. So it's, I could be talking about myself here. I've got public love coming in, and so do you, my earth signs. Wow. All right, bottom of the deck here is the 2 of Wands. This is a crossroads moment for you. This is a watershed moment. It's all right, now what? What am I going to do? How am I going to handle this? You know, you got to stay humble is what ran through my mind. Now, I don't know if that's a message for me or for everyone. So let's see. Riva, fire signs were done. First one, I believe they were. So you're going to have to wait for the replay, but we will do questions when we're finished. I got to go to this Knight of Cups. What is this about? The Knight of Cups. You've been waiting for a long time for this. So whatever emotional changes are coming, knights are bringers of change, and you know, they're messengers. And what are they? What is he bringing us? What is he bringing us? This Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be again a Scorpio coming in. Wow. What's the Knight of Cups here for? Oh, the 9 of Cups and the Moon. Well then, things changing by the moon, perhaps. The moon, I see the moon mostly as a time frame. You know, it does illuminate things. It also confuses things. And it is a period of reflection. But I think exactly what we were wishing for, all right, is coming in with the moon. You might not see it clearly when it comes in. What is it that you are wishing for? So, you know, this is an emotional offering coming in for you, what you had been wishing for, what you wanted with the moon. All right, let's see there. What is it the Page of Cups here for then? What is the news that we have coming in that's going to lead us here? Actually, you know what? I want to look here. What's our crossroads here? What do we have? The 5 of Cups. So things were disappointing. You reflected on things and now you're at a crossroads. It's like, all right, now how do I do this? What am I doing? This is the Knight of Swords. Wow. Things changing very, very quickly. You might have felt restricted. You know, you might have felt restricted. You might have doubted whether or not this happiness that could come in, but it's on its way to us. It's on its way to us, our earth sign, my earth sign friends. It's coming in with a crash too. It's coming in big. It's coming in big. And that is what your soul focus is here. And you are determined, Queen of Swords, determined, ruthless in cutting through this financial lack. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune coming around for us, bringing in the stability. The stability, and are you ready? This is the 9, the Hermit, the guidance, the path that we need. All right. I love it. Fantastic. All right. Earth signs back on the table. Now I messed up that order. So let's see what we're doing here. Well, tell me more about this Knight of Cups. What is the Knight of Cups here for, please? Sorry, guys. I get lost sometimes and I have to go down a tangent. So What do we have? We have something that flipped here. We have the Seven of Cups. This is your dreams. My goodness, earth signs, loving energy coming in. Really, this is acceptance. This is not only recognition, but acceptance and congratulations and good job and really just being applauded. This is fabulous. Now, the Knight of Cups can also be love. You might have a romantic message come in by the light of the moon, and it could be exactly what you dreamed of. But again, it's going to be successful. It's going to feel wonderful, and it's going to make you choose a direction. Which way are you headed with this? Which way are you headed? Action or inaction? What are you going to do? All right. Seven of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles is that card of waiting. King of Pentacles. Woo-hoo-hoo. There he is. He's the one that we decided who we were doing with. Remember, the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, loud and proud. Waiting on this stability, waiting on this acceptance, waiting on this success that is most definitely coming to us. It's what you're focused on. You are being ruthless with any lack that is here. It's going to come to us. This 10 of Cups is coming. And then what do we have? The 10 of Swords, the end of the obligations. And then our Star card, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and the Fool coming in. Ah, my God, earth signs. Wow. I love this. All right, let's put these back again. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm a Capricorn. What can I say? Here we go. Earth sign, Seven of Pentacles. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on this stability. What are we doing to nurture it? What else needs to be done to nurture it if there are other items to be done? This is coming in for the week of November 3rd through the 9th, and you are the magician with this. You are manifesting. You're just manifesting left and right, earth signs. Fabulous. What wonderful energy this is for us. It's about time, isn't it? Wow. Kit Kat, that's right. It's about time. Aussie, nice to see you. The Devil. Here we go. You feeling restricted, obligated. We talked about him down below. Obligated, restricted, held back. Oh, God, chastised. Really just, at everyone else's mercy is what it's felt like for me. And it's time to leave that energy behind. It's time to really be in control. The King of Pentacles is, I don't want to say controlling, but he is in control of his kingdom. Everything is right in his world. And that's a wonderful place to be, my earth signs. And I am looking forward to it. The Knave of Pentacles. What is happening? What's the news that's coming in? The news of an emotional nature, usually a surprise, most of the time a feel-good emotional nature. It's not a card of doom and gloom. So what is thank you, the Nine of Swords. You worry about the news. You worry whether the news is going to come in time, and it will. It absolutely will. But your restrictions and your obligations are really playing havoc with you. All right. And believe me, I understand. They're keeping me up at night. Oh, gosh. I'm telling you, before the end of the year, it doesn't matter what sign you are, things are going to get easier. Saturn is preparing to move from I'm having a conflict with someone in my life. They're telling me it's not moving till December of 2020, and I'm hearing that it moves March of 2020. Saturn moves out of Capricorn. Somebody tell me when. Anybody know? It's happening with the Knave of Chalices. There we go. The Hermit. So we talked about the Hermit down below here as well. The Hermit, getting some advice, perhaps finding your clear path. Now, the Hermit is, again, a card of intuition. So make sure that if you are asking questions, much like I do here, listen for the answers. Make sure you wait for them and listen to them. And don't discount them, because they are your true intuition coming forward. Okay. Now, if you need guidance, if you need to get some help with whatever it is that you are working on manifesting, then get it. This Hermit card is a solo card as well. So you might be venturing off on your own path and hear the news that things are actually going to start paying off. And I mean, literally, paying off. Ah, Lydia, wonderful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your generosity. The King of Wands. Well, you might have a Sagittarian or Aries Leo person coming back that you might have been thinking about, know in your intuition that you're not going to be solo. They might be coming back to offer you stability. That might be what this love is. We are Mercury retrograde, but ultimately you are in control of your future, your path. You're in control of it. The King of Wands is the CEO. He's the director. He's the man in charge. He's also a get her done kind of guy too. So when it comes to these manifestations, rest assured you are going to be manifesting your solidity. Things are going to be solid. Wow. They're going to be intractable. They're going to be immovable. The devil, he's a really forceful energy. And there's our Capricorn card right there. All right. So tell me about this success and public recognition. What is coming here and how is it coming to us? What do my earth signs need to do to achieve this success that they have been working so hard for and working and waiting for? What is coming to them, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Riva. March 21, 2020, Saturn leaves Capricorn. So I'm not sure what my friend is thinking. Does it go retrograde, Riva? Does it go back into Capricorn at all? What's the Six of Wands here for, please? Thank you. Oh, and a blending of a thought process. So you may, in fact, have someone coming back. Wow, Mercury retrograde. The Two of Cups, my friends, my earth sign friends, but this is also someone, maybe you're on the right wavelength with the people in your tribe. Okay, the Two of Cups is a blending of emotions. It's a kindred spirit relationship. It could also be a soulmate, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just someone that you really are in tune with, and maybe you are in tune with them on this successful level. This is wonderful. I am so excited by this. I can't wait for next week. And here's our Knight of Cups confirming that. So, do you have a soulmate coming in, perhaps a Scorpio or pardon me, what is that? That is a fire sign, right? Maybe you have a fire sign coming back, and, I would look for them around the time of the moon, November 12th. The full moon seems to have a way of bringing things full circle. And where are we this time? I think we're in, I think it's Taurus, right? Full moon in Taurus, November 12th. Taurus, very stubborn sign, obstinate, very likes their fine things too. That's another earth sign there. So you might want to make sure that, around the full moon, if you have things that you are working on manifesting, see what's come about with them. See what's changed. Anything further on the Six of Wands, or are we moving on to the Death card? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. The Fool. The Fool, a brand new energy, a new adventure. Look at how happy-go-lucky this puppy is. This is really wonderful. So, okay, wait a minute, Kit Kat. Are we saying that Capricorn will retrograde in April? And for how long? Wow. Okay, well, back to this. Our new adventure. So you might look at this person that's coming back as a new adventure and say, you know what, I'm going to take a shot at it. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to try it. But whatever this new adventure is here with the Fool card, you do have support. You have a public, or you have a group of people behind you offering their love and support, offering their emotional support. But you're the one that has to take the crossroads. So where is the transition coming in here with the Death card? What's coming in with our Death card? Scorpio Death card. My favorite number, 2, number 13. All right, so the juggling is over. The indecision is going to transform. So what does that mean? Does it mean that your financial woes are over? Ooh, well, let's hope so, right? The Two of Pentacles, juggling back and forth. It might be juggling financially, but really weighing this opportunity is over. It's transforming now. And I think it's beyond your control. It's a situation that, you are being pulled, the strings are being pulled for you here. And that is going to change, my friends. But, I think the strings are being pulled for you by the universe. They're not necessarily of your doing. Sure, you set it up. You started it, you put yourself on that path, but now things are going to be transforming with the energy that the universe has in play. And I think that's a fabulous thing. So tell me what the Scorpio death card is bringing in. Wow, I need to learn more in astrology. I think that's part of my next path. So maybe that's my adventure here, looking at things, not just the moon. Let's see. The High Priestess, your intuition is extremely high, very keen. Where's our Hermit? We had him out, right? There he is. Follow your intuition, follow your path, follow your calling. My goodness, friends, and you know what? The Hermit is depicted here by a sloth. So this is very, very slow energy. Okay. This is an opportunity to review whatever is going on here with the Hermit card. You want to make sure that whatever you have on your plate, you want to review it thoroughly. We are, after all, Mercury retrograde, right? So the High Priestess, making plans, making changes, might be learning a new skill. She is the keeper of the scroll. So if you have a new designation or a new certificate or degree that you need, then you need to do that. But you don't necessarily need to tell everybody what you're doing either. Okay, this is a card of doing things quietly, not necessarily secretively, but privately. All right, it can also be secretively behind the scenes, but I think whatever it is, you are juggling behind the scenes, waiting for this transition, and it's coming. You just a little bit more patience, and I mean just a little bit. What's the Scorpio death card bringing in for my earth signs, please? Oh, Kit Kat, we'll have to chat. Queen of Pentacles. Dun, dun, dun. I love it. Back again. Queen of Pentacles. We have the King and the Queen. Queen of Swords. What did I say? You are not going to put up with this. You are going to be ruthless. Your focus is soul, and you are ruthless in the face of this lack. We are done with it. We are done with it. The Queen of Pentacles bringing in that stability and that foundation, that nurturing energy, that really caretaker energy. And you know what? A lot of this is self-care too. I can't say that enough when I see the Queen of Pentacles, because we all neglect ourselves. Anyone that has been the Queen of Pentacles neglects themselves. We take care of everybody else. And I don't mean neglectful in, a physical harm way, but, even that emotional support that we crave, if we don't get it, that's a form of neglect. So maybe you just need a moment of solitude here with the Hermit to really assess where you're going, my earth sign friends. But rest assured, this new adventure is going to be a happy-go-lucky, rewarding, fulfilling of your dreams adventure. Let's pull an oracle card. I am so excited. Let's all report in next week and see what happened. Leave a comment if you choose to. Again, I'm not trying to pry into your life, but holy cow, this is reflecting mine. Exactly right, Cindy. You have to go with the flow and make lemonade out of lemons. Every obstacle that the universe puts in our path is an opportunity to change direction for a better path. And if you look at it like that, then that is, I would say, the best way to go. Now, I have to tell you, Sekhmet, I love these cards. I did not know Sekhmet was in these Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. And when I was in Egypt a few years ago, they took us into a temple that hadn't been opened in about 25 years. And we were some of the first people to see this. It was the temple of Sekhmet. And when I saw it, I just started to cry. It was a really emotional experience. So to see her come up for this is personal for me as well. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And your strength assures a happy outcome. Wow. All right. Earth signs. Let that sink in, my earth signs. We are stronger than you think you are. And our strength assures a happy outcome. We do not give up. No way. All right. What do we have next? Water signs. So who asked about Pisces? They are coming up. Wow, I need a moment to compose myself. Earth signs. Wonderful stuff coming in. Questions after this element, Denise? All right, we have water signs on the table now. Let's do our water signs. What time are we? 11:05. We're running a little bit behind today. I got deep in a couple of those. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to put these back, but what do we have? The Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So restrictions, fate, focus, and clarity. Ooh. Again, who are we talking to? Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness, who are we talking to? I don't know water signs. We'll put these back and see if they come out again. But Three of Swords, sadness, sorrow, the offer of love, the Ace of Wands, passion, and the Two of Cups. Who are we talking to? Is that an answer to a question out there? All right, water signs. Let's talk about water signs. Water signs. What do my water signs need to know today? This is for the week of November 3rd through the 9th. What are the energies? What are the information they need? And I saw one that had flipped. We'll put that back. Oh, there it is. 10 of Cups. There we go for you, my water signs. Loud and proud coming out. 10 of Cups, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, joy on the table. Six of Pentacles, generosity, connection. This is that reciprocity. So there's a real connection going on here with the Queen of Swords. Wow. That is going to be impacted. Now, what decision is the Queen of Swords going to make, my water signs friends? Wow. What's happening here? Was there a quick decision made in this connection, in this family generosity? Eight of Wands, messages flying back and forth, sometimes called the arrows of love as well. So are they emotional offers coming back and forth? There's a lot of emotion here, my water sign friends. One more card here, please. One card. And what do we have? The Knight of Wands, changes coming in. Knight of Wands, enthusiastic. And, the Knight of Wands is very impassioned. He's very exuberant. He's very enthusiastic. He's very fast moving too. But, the problem with the Knight of Wands is he isn't always consistent. So if you're going to make a move, if you're going to take something on, make a decision about something, you're going to have to be consistent in your message. Okay, make sure your message is true and clear. What do we have here? The Five of Pentacles. So there's been some sort of lack, whether it's financial lack, certainly possible. She's in poverty here. The Five of Pentacles, a profound lack. Well, I think it's a lack of decision. And that's where this comes in. You have not been able to make a decision. What have you been focused on? You've been focused on moving forward, focused on creating. You might be a mother involved in this, focused on creating some financial wealth for yourself with the Ace of Pentacles there. And now there's something that you need to focus on that you are not decided about. The Hanged Man, you're keeping yourself in limbo deliberately. So what are you doing? Why are you holding up this financial change that wants to come in? This generosity. What are the messages coming in here with the Eight of Wands? Now, this is also speaking to speed, okay? These arrows fly in at an alarming rate. All right, alarming is not the word I intended. So maybe they are at an alarming rate. And here is the Six of Pentacles out again. Generosity. So these messages are coming from whomever is being generous with you or you with them. You know, this back and forth, this connection, reciprocity. Could even be a financial generosity that is no longer, that you've decided to say, sorry, not doing it anymore. But it's messages about whatever is going on here. So tell me what that is, please. What is this Eight of Wands here for, please? Thank you. We have the Knight of Cups. Well, it's coming from love. It's being offered to you in an emotional manner. It's not, it might be coming from a water sign. It might be you that's doing it. Giving this news, giving these messages. But it is coming from a place of love, a heartfelt place. What's happening with the Six of Pentacles here for my water signs? Page of Wands and the Temperance card. Making your peace with a change in direction, okay? You're going to hear this news, this opportunity, this offer, this generosity that comes to you through messages are going to bring in these changes. They're going to bring in, I don't know, are they bringing in the lack or are you in the lack now? My goodness. The Six of Pentacles. This news is going to give you, I think, a new inspiration, a new spark. So I think it is helping you find your balance. If there has been a lack, it might be a literal financial benefit to you. And again, I think you feel that it's difficult to speak about because my voice just left. It's happening with the Six of Pentacles. Excuse me. Pardon me. I am sorry. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. You know what? You're afraid of spilling all the cups. You don't want to leave everything behind, but you just want to finish with that part of it. You see how this tower has started to topple? You've got one that's spilled. It's not all spilling, but there's a danger of everything going into the crapper, into the pot if you make this decision and do it in a rash way. So be careful here. Convey it in a loving manner. Six of Wands. It will be successful. Your decision will be successful. Page of Cups. So this news is not far from you. You're going to hear this very soon. You're going to hear the message of success. So whatever your messages are to this person, they are going to be met with success. You're not going to topple this, but it was in danger. And I think you felt like it might have been a precarious situation where you might have maybe said too much. I think you're going to be okay. Why is the Queen of Swords here, please? Queen of Swords for our water signs. What decision is she going to act on? Justice, making it right, making it fair, making it balanced. Beautiful. Now, if that's an apology, you'll get one. Or maybe it's you that needs to make one so that the rest of this doesn't spill. Making your peace with it can be an apology, okay? Whether it's to you or from you. What are the changes coming in here with the Knight of Wands for our water signs? What's happening here for our water signs? Lack, Hanged Man, make the decision. You need to focus on moving forward. You need to focus on, if you are the mother in this situation, you need to be the one that acts on this. Now, I'm not saying you need to be the one that apologizes, but you need to start the communication, okay? If you are the creator of this situation, or the creator of your own opportunity here, it's going to be a little bit of a longer road than you thought. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to get to this stability. And you're going to end there. You're going to end, what is this? Six of Cups. There might be an ending here. There might be an ending to where you felt comfortable. And I can't say, to be honest with you, whether this lack is coming in or going. I want to say it's going based on what we have here in the table, but underneath the deck is a little bit ambiguous. Pisces people are always okay. You know what? Bottom line is any sign, we are all going to be okay, but it's a matter of having faith and sometimes knowing a little bit what the energies can be and saying, okay, it's Scorpio season. There's a lot of truth that's going to come out. It's going to be a little bit more intense. It's also retrograde. So now I know how to focus on things, take them with a grain of salt, and know that people are not operating necessarily at their best right now. So deep breath. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Changes where you work, most likely. Changes in something that you are working on, something you are working to perfect, something you are honing your skills at. That's what's happening here. You've got some changes coming in. Changes with your financial situation too. The Knight of Swords, changing things very quickly. So again, Mercury retrograde, communication. Be careful with your words here. The Knight of Swords is also a very excitable energy. He is unstoppable when he's charging in. The Knight of Swords brings more clarity to a situation too. The sword he holds is the sword of truth. So what is it that needs to be exposed here? The Hierophant. So there might be a new contract or a commitment that's coming in for you. It might be with a family member that you are very close to. The Hierophant can also be a new contract. So if you have something new coming in at work, you want to make sure that you look at it thoroughly, investigate it, make sure that you're clear on the points and communicate what it is that you need from that contract so that you're not in this position of poverty or lack. Okay, focus. What is this? Wait a minute. Hanged Man. Maybe they've got you in, maybe they have not communicated with you. Maybe that's where the Hanged Man comes in. You're waiting for this. Maybe you're waiting for this. That's going to change quickly, my friends, my water signs. What is the joy that's coming in? Thank you. Joy and security. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Wonderful. Four of Wands, celebration card, security, stability, foundation. The Sun. Oh, my God, water signs. How to turn it around, right? Wow. I love it when the cards surprise me. Wonderful. Beautiful energy to end this with. Joy, happiness, stability, sunshine on your back, reincarnation. The beetle in Egyptian mythology is that reincarnation, rising up out of the ashes there. Now, it's not the judgment card, but, it is just walking out into the sun. We've been in the shade so long. It's cold and it's damp there. It's time to get out into the sun, spread your arms, enjoy the sun on your face, and really just enjoy life again. Water signs, fantastic. I don't want to tempt fate. We're going to leave it right there, okay? Let's pull a Goddess Guidance Oracle card for you guys. What is it we need to see? Thank you. Butterfly Maiden. Didn't we see this out for another this morning? Or maybe I saw it for somebody else yesterday. All right, Butterfly Maiden. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. I would swear we saw this morning. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So here you go, my water sign friends. Happy, happy, joy, stability, and out into the sun coming in for you. Fantastic. This next week is going to be transformational, right? I've been saying November has been. I thought it was going to be a little bit later in the month, but maybe it is now. It's starting now. You're going to start to see a glimmer of hope right now. I can't wait. All right, my friends, let's pick these up. We're going to do questions, so we'll say goodbye to everybody that's watching after the show. And thanks very much. We'll see you again soon.